Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue and I am back for Love and Hip Hop ATL. Let's just get right into it. So the girls decide to go on a last little trip to the beach and they fail horribly at paddle boating. It was very sad to watch, okay? Even though Diamond's floating on cloud nine because she just, got engaged and everything. But Tammy's over there drowning in shit like a dead fish. It's not a good look at all for anybody. But after that, they go and sit on the beach in a round table like discussion like they always do. And we get on the topic of Carly and Joc. For some reason, everybody is just so in awe of this love of Carly and Joc. And I'm like, are we really still here? They were never even together. Oh my God, we're not even gonna get into it. Carly gives her best advice to the girls that it's important to date, okay? And even though she may have been using Caesar to get back at Joc, okay, she is still dating them both, okay? She is trying to find the one that is for her, and therefore she has to date ladies. She has to catch those fish and then sometimes throw their asses back. It's just the realization of where Carly is in her life. Okay, then Mimi gets a phone call and she steps away while they're having this conversation. And when Mimi comes back, her whole mood has changed. Okay, she done told this motherfucker about having this bitch around her daughter. Okay, baby mama number 5. She's already said she doesn't want her around. And Eva calls her and tells her exactly that she's been around this bitch. So now she has to go back to Atlanta early and handle up on some shit, okay? And ladies, watch your back, cause that bitch ain't to be trusted. And I'm like, God damn, Mimi. Nah, y'all, I understand exactly what Mimi is coming from at this point. Like, let's just assess the situation. Jocelyn got CPS sent to Mimi's house because Jocelyn put on Instagram that Stevie was molesting Eva, and therefore the authorities had to come and check it out and make sure it was okay. This all could have ended very badly if she would have got some terrible fucking caseworker, or if they would have found any little bit of thing to try to make it seem like Mimi wasn't a fit mother, and I doubt that they would. Mimi seems like a very competent, good mother to her daughter. But just the fact that you would even do that, put that child's safety and stability in harm's way because you in your motherfucking feelings, you's a rat ass hoe. So Rod and Logan meet up in a parking lot like most of these niggas do on Love and Hip Hop ATL when there's a fight that might occur. Because we need a whole bunch of fucking cars to be in between y'all if anything transpire. Okay, so basically what happens is these two meet up and Rod wants to know what the fuck is Logan's deal. What is his problem? Why is you popping up at my girl's job? What is the deal? And Logan is like, man, you already know what the deal is. You just mad because I'm still smashing your bitch. He like, what you mean you still smashing my bitch? Give me some fucking information. I need to know. He was like, what you mean? What you mean a couple of months ago when I was smashing her? What, when y'all was staying at the Buckhead spot? And then Rod is like, see, now I'm thinking to myself, maybe there's something to what Logan is saying, because right when Kirk and Jasmine decided that the baby was his, he put her up in that Buckhead spot, and he mentioned another address, which was the spot that we were staying in before I went to jail. So Rod is putting it into his head that Jasmine might be just the hoe he knows that she is. Like, I don't know why we're all confused about this, but anyway, Logan is real emotional, talking about how the baby is named after his daddy. That might be his kid, and she let him on and she lied to him and told him she got an abortion and all of this shit, and he just mad homeboy. And then Rod starts to ask specifics. Okay, so when was the last time you had sex with her? September of 2015. Okay, so if you had sex with her of September 2015, the baby can't be yours because the baby was born September 2016. That's a whole year, my nigga. You can't be the father, okay? Sorry. I know you're trying to get attention and all of that shit, but it ain't gonna happen, son. Okay, so Rod pretty much writes Logan off. But Logan has done just the job he came to do, which is plant the seed in the back of Rod's head that might end up getting Jasmine's ass beat. So Mimi goes to meet with Stevie, okay? She's very upset. She's dressed very Stepford wifey, okay? It's all very fucking scary and sharp, okay? She is tired of this shit with Stevie, okay? She lets him know that there is no more Miss Nice Guy, okay? No more fucking passes, Stevie, okay? That's the end of that. She does not know what kind of voodoo that this bitch has him under, but she knows one thing. If she had to go to the courts and get get them involved to get that bitch away from her daughter, that's exactly what she's going to do. Stevie is like, hold up, wait, nah, wait, hold up, bitch. But there is really no getting any words in edgewise. Mimi is here to let him know she's going to court. We find out, and it was very confusing throughout the episode because she kept saying that she was going to court, and then she would say, oh, I went to court and they wanted me to bring Eva with me, and I did not want to make her go through all of that, because even though the protection order is for Eva, it's really about the things that Jocelyn said online. And I think Eva knows what was said because she had to be asked at the time that CPS showed up, and that is very traumatic, I believe, to have to be asked by some adults if your father has touched you at such a very young age like that. The more I think about it, the more I totally understand why Mimi is so upset and why the fuck Mimi has not sought her out to fuck her up physically. I'm just saying, okay? I don't understand why at this point somebody hasn't put their hands on her. And another thing, it makes me look at Stevie like, what kind of fucking voodoo does this bitch have? Because you's a dumb motherfucker to be around here about to act like you're going to be with this bitch, trying to get her into the house, all of this shit after she put your daughter through that traumatic fucking situation. Are you serious, Stevie? I'm totally on Mimi's side with this shit. Yes, the bitch overreacts in the scene, but at the end of the day, she has every right to feel how she feels right now. So Diamond called Louisa, okay? And it's a very annoying fucking scene for me, okay? It's just more gloating and happiness for Dime, which I'm happy for. But it's this fucking Jock Carly situation. Dime is like, look, I really thought that you was only dating C's to make Jock mad, bitch. So what you gonna do? You really gotta decide, bitch. I mean, what you gonna do? Who you gonna be with? And it's like, bitch, she ain't gonna be with neither one of them niggas, because C's is gonna eventually come to his fucking senses, like I know he will. I told him this ain't what I wanted for him, and that's because Carly does tend to bop around like a thought pocket. You still worrying about apologies from this nigga Jock when you fucking with C's. But we all know that none of this shit is really real, okay? Yeah, he might have liked her, the booty fat, whatever, you know, fake bitches everywhere, you know, real excited. Carly's like 40, still looks great, whatever. Fine, I get the fuckability, but at the end of the day, it's the same old bullshit with Carly. So this whole conversation is fucking stupid and mute to me, because I don't feel like there's any real fucking relationship happening between Carly and Jock, but some jokes and maybe some toe sucking. Besides that, I ain't trying to get into the rest of that. Ugh. So Stevie feels like he's being forced to pick sides between his daughters and Mimi and Jocelyn and Bonnie Bella. So right now, he's going to bring Jocelyn to the house to try to talk to her. He's actually very happy that she decided not to move in with him, but put the brakes on that shit because that's exactly what she came to talk to him about, okay? Look, I have been really thinking ever since Stevie invited me to come back into the house. And you know what? I feel like maybe this is the time to make a change. So I'm here to talk to him about a few things, okay? So main thing is she wants for them to be back together, okay? She didn't really say it. It wasn't romantic, but she busts out 2 fucking ring boxes and says, pick a date, nigga. We engaged, okay? I was like, okay, what the fuck? But first she had to let him know that she wants to be back on the record label. And he lets her know that he does have a new artist that he's working with. And she said, look, there could be no other Latino, okay? They can only be the Puerto Rican princess, okay? It can only be Jocelyn Hernandez, okay? So if it's somebody else, you better get rid of the bitch. You better get rid of the hoe, okay? Because it can only be Jocelyn Hernandez, baby. That's the only person that could be on the record label, okay? I am the only Latina. And Stevie kind of like laughs her off, doesn't really deal with that. But he does tell her if they are going to be serious about getting back together, being engaged, getting married, whatever the fake fuck they decide to do, she needs to apologize to his daughters because they are really not feeling her after that shit she pulled on Instagram. She says that she will do that as long as there ain't no other bitch at the record label. So Estelita and Mimi meet up, okay? And I really feel like Mimi is there to stir the fucking pot and to also get somebody else on her side in her whole vendetta against Jocelyn, which, like I said, I'm not upset with her about, but it just shows that you have no other place to place your energy right now, bitch. I'm gonna need for you to bring your little lesbian girlfriend on the show. Give us something else to see, because this whole mad Mimi is really like fucking annoying to me sometimes, okay? Because I felt like this scene was totally ridiculous. Who gives a fuck about the empanada Estelita, bitch, okay? To be sitting up there telling all your business to her just so she can go try to fuck Stevie? Well, what was that about? I felt like that's what Mimi was trying to do, but Estelita was saying that, you know, no, it's just business between me and Stevie. He said that he did that before. He's not gonna do that again. He and I are just on a business. He has really been supporting me in my business. And Mimi is just like Girl, if he ain't fucked you yet, he gonna try. Okay, like she didn't really laid it on thick about how Stevie is really gonna try to get in this girl's pants and fuck up this whole business relationship they're having. And she also poured her soul out and let her know about the protection order she's trying to get and how the daughter wasn't supposed to be around Stevie, but he was. And it's like, you don't even know her like that. Why are you telling her all your business, Mimi? See, this is what I be talking about, Mimi. You set yourself up to get fucked over in some aspects. I'm not saying that Estelita is gonna do anything to you, but I'm just saying that it wasn't such a smart thing to do in the first goddamn place. But they gonna get together soon and meet up and have drinks, and maybe she and Carly can finally get on a better page because she really don't like the bitch. So Carly called her and her fake booty in all this netting, inviting Caesar over for a sexy breakfast, okay? Because it might just be the time to, you know, pop the lid off this pussy, okay? Like, it just might be the time, all right? And when he gets there, this breakfast is shit and fruits and strawberries and all of this, you know, looking like sucking dick shit is real cool and everything. But we gotta talk about while he goes back to Harlem getting clowned by his homeboys when they see this video of her and her ex in one of the most romantic places in the world. What the fuck is really popping? You supposed to be my bitch. This is what Caesar's talking about. And Carly is like, it was not like that. Okay, he just showed up on his own, and the only thing that happened between me and him was he gave me an apology. Why are you still worried about apologies from this nigga? You fucking with me. Why are you worried about apologies from him? Because it was really like, he's broken my heart so many times. It was really the worst relationship I have ever been in. Really, Carly? It's the worst relationship you've ever been in? Really? All the fucking relationships that you've been in, all 21 fucking thousand hundred of them, and you mean to tell me that this is the worst one, the one with Jock, the one that there was never really any commitment with? Seriously? The one that lasted what, a couple of weeks? Really? That you've just been fucking on and off? Never really was a relationship, but this is the one that broke your heart the most, wasn't it, Carly? Okay, whatever, bitch, I'll try to believe that for the second. Cease just keeps checking her, letting her know that this shit ain't cool, and maybe she need to go ahead and be with Jock if all of this is so important to her. And she's like, no, baby, I want to be with you. I just was trying to let him know that I got a man. I got a good man, okay? And I don't need him, and I done got mine. I was just trying to let him see that you was the type of man I was aspiring to be with the whole time when I was with his raggedy ass, okay? I was just trying to let him see what a real man was. She landed on thick, then she put that old fake ass doughy booty on his dick, and he's all excited, and now the argument's over and the fucking commences. So Rod very aggressively, okay, confronts Jasmine about this whole Logan situation because he wants to check some fucking facts, okay? Bitch, you can't be trusted, okay? You can't be trusted because once I done did the numbers, you know what, you tell me the numbers. When was the last time you slept with Logan? She said, oh, I haven't slept with Logan since 2014. Oh, bitch, September 2014, not September 2015, huh? But Rod is like, it doesn't even really matter when we was together. We got together in 2012, so if you got with him in 2014 and you was cheating on me back then, if I couldn't trust you then, how can I trust you now, bitch? I'm like, the pimp game is on fleek with this nigga, okay? You see how fast he flipped it? He flipped it like a whole cake, okay? He flipped it on you, okay? Now, really, he fucking both of y'all. He was fucking both you and Kiana. Y'all was in this unhappy threesome relationship. A whole bunch of shit was going on, I'm sure, in y'all relationship that you could look at Rod and be like, what the fuck, nigga? But that's not of importance. Right now, what's important is that you might have let little Logan on that we might not be able to trust you because you just might have fucked him because you fucked him before, bitch. He say, get the DNA test, bitch, okay? He went to Walgreens, he got that DNA test, get that DNA test, bitch, okay? And then we can talk again, okay? Everything is relying on people getting DNA tests this episode. Well, this whole season, as a matter of fact. So all the ladies show up to support Dime for her performance. Okay, Tammy inspired her to get back in the studio and have a little listening party for the music that she's been working on lately. And honestly, I've heard some of the stuff that Dime has been coming out with, and it kind of is giving me some of the chat feel. So I might have to check it out. I want to hear more. I just want her, if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna be serious about it, then you need to keep making songs and don't just make a few songs, and when those few songs don't pop, you give up. You gotta keep doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? But you just got saved by that rich nigga, so I don't know, bitch. I wouldn't be mad if you went sat your old big booty ass down somewhere to be somebody's cute little wife. I wouldn't be upset. Dime ain't got no kids that we know of, right? So after her performance, Mimi's there, Carly's there, I believe Melissa is also there, and later on Estelita shows up. We go around a circle, everybody talking about, you know, all their issues and their happiness and everything. Dime's talking about her engagement. Our girl Sierra is there talking about how her and her husband are living in the same house, but she's not wearing her ring, and he might as well not be there because she is blockers to the bullshit. Then we move on to Mimi. Mimi starts talking about how she has to go to court, but she didn't want to bring Eva into the court to be asked us questions again about whether she was molested or not. She just doesn't want to put her daughter through all of that, but she still wants to have some type of protection for her daughter away from Jocelyn. But I just kind of feel like it's to no avail. Nothing is really going to happen. Jocelyn is still going to be around your kid because of Stevie, okay? And unless you're going to stop bringing your kid around Stevie, which I know you don't want to do, you might as well just go ahead and let this shit go. It's sad, it's fucked up, but it's the realization, okay? It's really the realization of how shit go down sometimes. But anyway, when Estelita gets there, Carly sits down close to her and says she wants to apologize for how she came at her. It's just that in her history with Jocelyn, she's always had a problem with the women that Stevie would sign and his different artists, and she just feels like she's going to end up being put in the middle of it. And Estelita says what we're all saying, bitch, you put yourself in the middle of this. You doesn't have to put yourself in the middle of anything, okay? She was talking fast, but she was saying the truth, that Carly really does not have to put herself in the middle of anything. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to tell anybody anything. You could just mind your motherfucking business like everybody, including Jocelyn, is asking you to do. But oh no, Carly couldn't take the fact that Estelita was telling her that. So she just flips a fucking tray over. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, security gotta be so tired of Carly's no fucking fighting, but always want to throw a grape in a food fight ass. You are not going to actually fight anybody. You're not actually going to whip anybody's ass. You're just going to jump around and jump into the security guard's arms and wail around like an old crazy woman. And nothing's going to actually happen, okay? At some point, Estelita starts to throw shit back at Carly because she threw all those vegetables on that vegetable tray at her. Bitch, wasted food. Dime was like, bitch, this is my listening party. Okay, it was all very rude to these bitches. And like I said, at some point, Estelita starts throwing shit back and something got on Sierra. So Sierra, I think, went at Estelita, and then Estelita started hitting her all in the head and shit. It was all over the fucking place, okay? Estelita goes outside and Melissa follows her, and then Mimi comes behind her. And she's like, what the fuck was that? And she's like, look, I don't know. Why are you asking me? Carly's fucking crazy all on her lonesome. I didn't need to tell her to do anything. I don't know what's wrong with that bitch, okay? Estelita say it's gonna be a problem whenever I see her. It doesn't matter, it's gonna be a problem whenever I see her. Whenever I see her. And then Mimi is going off about, I don't know what the fuck wrong with the bitch. From this to her making nice with that bitch Jocelyn is all that bitch's fault. And she gonna make up with her after she done hit that bitch in the face with flowers and all of this shit. I'm like, you got hit in the face with flowers too, but you ain't really friends with her no more. So I understand where you coming from. Once you get hit in the face with flowers from a bitch, y'all can't be friends no more. I understand Mimi. Mimi is highly upset at Carly and anybody else that wants to be friends with Jocelyn. So Melissa just backs away slowly before the fucking bear eats her. So I wake up. Okay, and I start to edit and realize I totally forgot to talk about the segment with Jocelyn meeting with Sade and Savannah, Stevie's daughters, right? So they meet up, and before Jocelyn gets there, Stevie is like, you know, I really want y'all to keep an open mind with Jocelyn because she's, you know, rejoining the family, and I just want y'all to be open to it because she's, you know, Bonnie Bella's mother, and I feel like, you know, I'm caught on both sides, whatever. They just saying, we want an apology from the bitch, and you do not need to be thinking about marrying somebody who would do some shit like that. But you know what? We digress for right now. The bitch is coming. So she walk up, okay, and Jocelyn is there to talk to the girls. She know the girls are mad at her, okay? She know, but they never really liked her in the first place, okay? So she sit down, and they start to, you know, talk about the situation. She said, look, I want to apologize, okay, for what I said about Bonnie. Lord. I want to apologize for what I said about Eva because I know that wasn't right. And I said that because I was upset because your father put me through so many things, okay? And I get pregnant and the first time, you know, the first time he told me to get an abortion. And then I get the abortion and then the second time. And now he's not claiming the baby. And I'm just going through all these emotions and everything. And look, I'm so here for Sade. Sade said, bitch, We should be the ones crying, okay? We should be the ones crying. I really don't give a fuck. Nah, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I cannot. I don't give a fuck about her tears right now, okay? Because what she did, it doesn't matter, bitch. Like, it doesn't matter what he put you through. Do you think that makes it right? No, I'm not saying it makes it right. I'm just saying, look, I know what little dumb thing I did, okay? I know what I did, okay? But at the same time, you know, I just want everybody to take responsibility for their part in it, you know? And the girl Sade just got so fucking aggravated with Jocelyn trying to make this about her. And I am very sure at this point that they know when Jocelyn is being totally full of shit. And that's how I felt. She was being full of shit, but you just trying to get on their good side because you know you did the wrong thing. But I still feel like you coming at them from an angle where they just know it's not really that genuine. That if given the opportunity again, you will do something just as fucking terrible, Jocelyn. It is very plain to see that you have really not grown that much from learning from being a mother or any of the situation that you put yourself in the past couple of years because of your fucked up ass demeanor, okay? But anyway, we move on. Sade and Savannah had to get up and be removed from the scene and taken to the side because Sade was getting lit. And I'm sorry, that's my glasses. And she stood up and she was like, I'm not taking this shit. And Jocelyn's like, well, you know you can whip my ass, right? You know I'm not even gonna get up because it's children. You know I can't. You know you can whip my ass, right? And I'm like, man, that don't even matter right now. It don't even matter if she could actually whoop your ass. All that matters is she might find the fucking strength to do it. And with a sister and a daddy holding you back, might get in a licking or two. Look, y'all, Jocelyn and Stevie are already in the blogs going back and forth, hating each other, loving each other. It's already the same old bullshit. But we all know that Stevie's ass is getting old. So I don't know exactly how long he's going to be able to deal with the ups and downs of him and Jocelyn's love affair. Anyway, y'all, that was basically all that went down on Love and Hip Hop ATL. Hope you all enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to come back, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Care Bear, shake them tits, shake them tits. And I'll see y'all in the next one.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good. Touch my